slow start versus the Bengals. Bears rookie quarterback Caleb Williams turned it on in the first half. Williams displayed elite pocket awareness plus the ability to throw across his body on the run with accuracy. He had a ridiculous across-the-body throw deep into the sidelines to Rome Odunze. Tyreek Hill let his feelings be known about Caleb Williams on Saturday when he seemed to insinuate that the rookie was playing like a certain former teammate of his who's a 3-time Super Bowl champ. We all know who that is. All right,
did he say
Stephen A.
3-time Super Bowl champ? Or did he just stop there? I don't think he mentioned the 3-time Super Bowl champ. He said playing like and then ...
Yeah, he did.
Was it Patrick Mahomes? Because I was saying to myself, is he going to tell me he's playing like Tua? I was wondering about Tyreek Hill. Well,
no.
Remember, he said that Tyreek Hill Tua was
No, he was insinuating Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, we know
he
that.
did say ...
Right.
He was not insinuating. That was a Patrick Mahomes play.
How do you know?
Because.
How do you know that Tyreek Hill was insinuating that?
Oh, my goodness.
The man went there and compared Tua to Patrick Mahomes, you know.
I'm not an insider. I didn't call Tyreek and say, could you please finish the tweet for me?
Okay, well, I'm going to
I was just reading between the lines.
I'm going to call him and ask him. I might go see him.
Tyreek,
anyway, go ahead.
If you want to let us know,
Tyreek, text a brother, let me know what you meant. Was it Patrick Mahomes or was it Tyreek?
No one was confused between Patrick Mahomes and Tua except for you.
We weren't, but I'm telling you, Tyreek does that.
Okay, by the way, we had Caleb Williams on our show,
Yeah.
the NABJ show in Chicago.
Yeah.
Great guy.
And DJ Moore, yeah.
Yep. Who does he remind you of? Which quarterback?
To me, Shannon, Josh Allen. He looks a little big out there, can move, got a strong enough arm to make those requisite throws. What I was most impressed by, Shannon, was that I watched him in traffic. And that's what really did it for me. Watching him in traffic, feeling the pocket, feeling the pressure, his awareness. You know, when you sit there, you do a spin move, you get out of the pocket, you throw opposite side of your body, and you throw for a lengthy pass, and then I watched him scramble to his right and throw it, even though Odunze was outside of the end zone. But just watching him, looking at his athleticism, looking at his size, it reminded me a little bit, of a smaller man's version of Josh Allen. That's what I came away with.
Well, I can see some of the improvisational skills outside of the pocket. He did a great job of getting out of the pocket, throwing the ball, and I think that's where the NFL is heading. We've seen that trajectory over the last, say, decade. Guys that are mobile, that can throw the ball with accuracy outside of the pocket, rolling to their left, rolling to their right. I would like to see a lot more throws, Stephen A., from the pocket, but unfortunately he wasn't able to do that because the offensive line broke down. Give him credit for getting outside of the pocket. Give him credit for protecting the football. They've done a great job of surrounding him with talent. They got Cole Kmet. They traded for Keenan Allen. They extended DJ Moore. They drafted Rome Odunze in the first round, number 8 pick high up in the first round. So they've given him weapons. Now the objective is for him, because it's not going to be an easy division. You still have Green Bay in that division, who's going to be tough. You still have the Lions, who won that division last year. Now, J.J. McCarthy goes out for the Vikings. We don't know what they're going to do there as far as the quarterback situation. They have Sam Darnold. They have Mullins, but we'll see. But right now, I like what I'm seeing from the rookie. He's making plays, but I want to see a little bit more from the pocket, Stephen A. You're not going to make a living. Now, you do need to be able to make those plays, because eventually the line is going to break down. Somebody's going to get beat, and it's nice to be able to have that in your back pocket where you can escape left or right and throw the ball with accuracy and efficiency from different platforms outside of the pocket.
Okay.
But he does have a little bit of that. Stephen A., he's not quite the size of Josh Allen. Right. I don't think people realize just how big of a man Josh Allen is. Right. He goes about 6'5", 6'5 and a half, probably 250, 255. That's at the start of the season. You know it gets cold up in Buffalo, and people are not doing no extra cardio. So he might be 260, 265 by the time the season ends. He's a large man, but he can make those broken plays look very routine, just like Caleb Williams did.
So is that your comp? It's same thing as Stephen A. You're both saying Josh Allen?
No. I'm saying he reminds me a little bit of Patrick Mahomes because of the size. You know, Patrick Mahomes is not, when you look at him, he's not 6'4", 6'5". Patrick Mahomes probably goes about 6'2 and a half, 6'3". But I think Caleb Williams is probably around 6'1". So he's more like that. Josh Allen is a behemoth of a man. He can really run. He can hit his head on the goalpost from 60 yards out. Both of these guys have, all three guys have strong enough arms to make plays outside of the pocket, within the pocket, can change arm angles. But yeah, he does remind you a little bit of that because you've seen Patrick Mahomes go left, run right, and then turn around and throw the pass. I think a couple of years ago he had a play similar to what Caleb Williams had the other day. He had one against the 49ers where he actually threw a touchdown and it counted.
Shannon, let me ask you this question. Not for debate. I just want to know. When you bring up Caleb Williams and you talk about how he's not going to be able to live off of that, here's my thinking, and I want you to correct me if I'm wrong. My attitude is the more a team has to focus on pocket containment, the more it compromises their secondary. Because you got to get more men up at the line of scrimmage. You're trying to have pocket containment. I know you're relying on your front four to some degree, but nevertheless, you usually need additional help. And the more people you take out of the secondary to come up to the line of scrimmage, to engage in pocket containment, the more of an opportunity Caleb Williams will have.
Keep them in the pocket. And it's very, you're like, well, keep him in the pocket. Yeah.
Look, I'm going to stop it right there. I don't know what happened to this edit, but I'm going to go based off what Shannon's saying. I would like to see Caleb Williams personally in the pocket a little bit more too. Even though I know Caleb Williams is more than capable of scramble and getting loose and then breaking through the pocket just like Mahomes. I understand that. And he's going to have the arm strength to throw across his body, throw at different angles, throw off one foot. I already know that. Off balance, moving backwards. Caleb Williams is like that. What I've seen so far from Caleb Williams is a young, poised quarterback. He doesn't look rattled. That's the number one thing. He's calm. He's very patient. That is the number one thing I'm looking for in a rookie is, are they nervous? Are they playing under pressure? Everyone's going to play under pressure. But are they letting the pressure, or are they playing too fast? Like Caleb Williams is very patient, bro. That's one thing I've noticed about him. I think he's not, for a rookie, he's going to be just fine. I think Caleb Williams is going to be just fine, bro. What I've seen from him so far is a poised young quarterback. And everything else is going to speak for itself. I got not a lot to say about him, but I'm telling you right now, Caleb Williams, they're going to win some games this year. If their offensive line can get it together and hold for him, and I get what Shannon's saying too. We don't want to pull a slot and have to put a tight end or somebody on the line to block. We want more options for Caleb Williams to throw that football. I get it. We're going to spread the defense. I get it. But at the same time, Caleb Williams is not going to be scrambling all year long. We don't need Caleb Williams taking hits. We need him to stay in the pocket and throw the football. He has a cannon on him, and he's very, very accurate, and we need to see him throw that football this year. So I like what I've seen from Caleb Williams. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm comparing him to Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen. I think Caleb Williams is different. I think Caleb Williams is fast. He can scramble too. But I think he's going to be the best if he stays in the pocket with this Bears team. Because they do have the weapons, and they do have a great, great receiving core this year. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. It's your boy, C.A. O'Connor. If you have not, make sure you guys sub to the channel. Besides that, I'll catch you on the next one. We're out.